Hey guys, welcome to Film Freaks.
Show for film fun and all things entertainment.
I'm Gabby Flores.
I'm Avi Flores, and we just went to go see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. We really liked the first one. This was on my most anticipated list of the year. So
I think it was on mine too.
Probably because we liked the first one so much. So we went to go check it out. So let's jump right into the review. Just got back, went to go see Jurassic Park: Fallen Kingdom. So what'd you think?
I really liked it. It was really emotional, and I cried like 2 or 3 times through it, and I was like grabbing him the whole time. It was really, I think it was like tense. A good, tense, but yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like spectacular,
right,
but it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it as well. I liked the first one a lot better than this one. I think mainly because of the plot. I think that's what the whole point of what Dr. Edwards, I always forget the character name, but what he was doing there in the courthouse was trying to explain to these folks that you guys don't learn. They keep making the same mistake with these dinosaurs. And for me, it's just not believable enough to do this a third time. Like they've done this, or even more, but they've done this too many times already where they're trying to replicate these dinosaurs and use them for their own greed and evil purposes. So I'm like, really, it's not believable for me anymore, that, especially since it's the same universe, that they've tried to do this so many times already. And it's like he said, when are we going to learn? We've entered Jurassic World because now these dinosaurs are free.
Right.
But, I still enjoyed the film. It was very tense. There was a lot of, anticipation, what's going to happen. But at the same time, for me, it was very predictable. And there was too many, just coincidences, oh, okay, this just happened to be there. And, oh, we stumbled upon this. And they didn't notice us, doing a jump wheelie onto this big old boat when there was a whole fleet of team of troopers. Nobody noticed that. So just a lot of little things like that. They were just too convenient, and just a redundant plot that wasn't believable for me. Even though that sounds very negative, I still enjoyed it because I love Chris Pratt and I like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So what was to you some of the highlights? What did you kind of really enjoy?
I liked seeing their relationship blossom again, which which everybody knew was going to.
Right.
I also really liked the little girl.
Yeah, she did a good job.
She was, I think, kind of quintessential to how Jurassic Park ever started.
Yeah.
That she just loved the dinosaurs. And so I think that she was just really, really good and really added a lot to kind of the dynamic and everything that was going on. And just she's the reason why the dinosaurs are loose. They were going to let them all die. And she was like, not today.
Right, and I think they used her to fulfill some nostalgia purposes from the first one, kind of when they were in that great hall with all the bones, kind of reminiscent to the first one.
Yeah, that's what it completely reminded me.
And then when she was in that little elevator shaft thing and trying to pull the door down, that's a totally.
Oh, I completely forgot about that until you said that.
That's totally part of the first one. And them running in the field, hiding behind this log, that's all part of the first one. All those little things, just kind of nodding towards the first one, just kind of giving that nostalgia feel.
The worst part of the whole movie for me is when they're leaving the park.
Yeah. And
the huge brontosaurus is sitting there
I'm gonna
take me with, and that I was bawling. I was hysterical at this point because I was the poor baby, they're leaving him.
Yeah, so absolutely. They played that well. For me, it was whatever, but that they really,
because you're heartless.
They really played that up. Everybody's watching. There's one dinosaur, but there was a whole bunch of them that died on that and drowned, and so. But yeah, it wasn't good. I did enjoy also the like you were saying, the rekindling of the two main characters. I liked how they broke up or whatever, and then they kind of come back together.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that plays again.
Because obviously, I mean, they're gonna have a third movie. They didn't just release these dinosaurs out into the world, take these vials of their DNA and everything, because they're not gonna have a third movie.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I just hope it's not the same thing of, oh, we're weaponizing them. Like, if they're finally gonna capture them and put them on this island and leave them there, I'm okay with watching that. You know, like.
Absolutely, and I think that's kind of what it should be, because I think if you look back at the original series, by the third movie, you're like, stop.
Yeah.
This is enough. Like, it's getting old. I don't even remember the third movie because it was just like, bleh. And I just don't want. I like this second time around so much. I just don't want that to happen. So I hope that when the third movie comes out, that they put them on an island and that Jurassic Park can just kind of rest.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you keep doing things. Eventually, it's gonna die out.
You can only do so much with dinosaurs, and what can you really do with the plot and the story to drive this thing?
And I think that would be a really cute, like, Chris Pratt gets Blue on the island and she can run free. And
exactly. And I was just going to mention that from these two movies, I really have enjoyed Blue and Chris Pratt. You know, his relationship with the Raptors and that dynamic that they really created was, I think, to me, is the best part of these films. Just showing that, you know, from the first film and how he commands them and how they respect him, how he was riding with them through the jungle. And in this one, she remembers him. She knows his scent. She knows his smell, his talk, a little click.
At first, though, when he had that treat for her and he threw it and just hit her in the face.
That was hilarious. So it was great. Even when they were showing those little clips back to when he was training them, I think it was perfect. Just really building that relationship and how he really does have that rapport with them. That was fantastic. To me, that has been my favorite part, is just watching Chris Pratt and these Raptors together and the journey that they've been on. And I love at the end, he's like, come with me. Like, we're going to take him to the cabin? And then you're just going to hang out in the woods?
Just sleep on a dog bed.
You know? That was pretty funny. So, getting into the story, the scores, I'll start with the performances. I think they all did very well. Like I said, I love Chris Pratt. The rest of the cast did great. So I'm just going to give it a solid 3 because I enjoyed what I got. None of it felt too like bleh, you know? Like I thought it was, you know, it was on par.
I agree.
All right, then getting into the story of it, this was kind of where, to me, it was really like, where it was, I felt, you know, to me, it was a lot of things were predictable. So I'm going to give it a 2. For that, because it wasn't good for me. Like that was the where for me it took the biggest blow as a movie.
I'm gonna give it a 3 still because I don't think I look at it as in such a technical way of like predictability. I just went in there and like I'm stoked for this movie. So like it probably could have been like almost bad, and I would have been like, this was great.
Right. Well, I think for me that's why I'm giving it a 2 because I was going in there really wanting, and I still enjoyed it. Because I like dinosaurs and all that other stuff I said. So, I mean, if it was any other movie, it'd probably go lower, but I'm just going to give it a solid 2.
No, I'm going to give it a 2.
Yeah. And the visuals, awesome as always. The dinosaurs look great. The volcano, the special effects, all of it. There wasn't really a moment that stuck out to me that I can think of where I was like, well, that didn't really look real. Yeah. So,
because I mean, like, you know, obviously I don't know what a real dinosaur looks like, but they look really good, like what I would expect a real dinosaur to look like.
Yeah, it was fantastic. They've really done a really good job with special effects and bringing these dinosaurs to life. So I was eating it up. I'm going to give it another solid 3 for that.
Same.
All right, so you got 3s across the board, giving it a 9. I'm giving it an 8, which is, you know, just a little under a good movie. I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like the first Jurassic World better. Jurassic Park still is the king of them all.
Obviously.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. And if, you know, they crank out a third one, I'm going to be right there to go watch it again. So those are our thoughts of the movies. Let us know what you guys think. Thanks, guys. Peace.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.